How do we go about searching for that efficiency? What ways can you go about swinging more efficiently as opposed to just getting up there and trying to rip as hard as you can?
Yeah, so it really boils down to how you use your energy. And the thing you have to remember is that purposeful movement, like a golf swing, it's something you're doing on purpose. It's not like if you were behind me and you screamed, "Hey, Mike, look out," and I flinched. That's reactive movement. But I already know with a golf club what I'm going to do, what I'm about to do, which is swing it and hit a shot. So that type of movement is driven by its destination. You're moving the way you do because you're going to a certain place, in this case, the finish of the swing. So what we want to do is orient all our body movements to the finish. The ball is not the finish. It's not the finish line, and it's not even the starting line. So you could think about it, the starting line as I maximize my energy is, let's call it a foot or two past the ball. And then the finish line is close to the actual finish of the swing. So what you're actually doing, you're trying to maximize your speed past the ball, out in front. We call it speed out in front. That's your intention, and it's all about your intention. We can measure anything we want. In the golf swing, now there's 1,000 things you can measure, and there's 1,000 things you can observe. But that doesn't mean you should try to teach somebody to do those things. They're things that happen. So we're going to say, okay, how do we make maximum speed happen at the ball? And the answer is we orient the movements way past the ball. Because you're going to maximize your speed sooner than you're trying to do it. So if I'm trying to do it at the ball, it's going to happen in transition somewhere. It's going to happen before the club head gets to the ball. If I'm trying to do it way past the ball, it's going to happen somewhere near the ball. And so it's very simple, really. Let's say I tell you, you only have one bolt of energy that you're going to send. Where are you going to send it? The best answer is toward the finish of the movement, not I'm going to smash it down toward the ball. So in that case, you're basically going energy up into the backswing, energy down toward the ball, and then energy up again to the finish, like you can somehow turn a corner with it. But that's not efficient. You're going to have to labor to do that, but we don't want to labor. We want to actually feel easier. So I'm going to say, okay, the finish is forward, upward, and because I'm right-handed, a little bit to my left. So there's the direction of my energy, and I just want to go straight to it. I don't want to go up, down, up. I actually just want to go up, right? Forward, upward, and a little to my left. And that's efficiency. So in other words, once you tell me that, and I would hope that you would show me that as soon as I want to take up golf, I would hope the first thing you show me is the finish. Once I know that, I go, okay, I go to there, from there, to there, from there. That's my path. And so you're freeing me up because you're not encasing me in a cocoon of technicality that sometimes I can never escape, right? You can take somebody and teach them golf or the golf swing, let's say, at the age of 15 and wrap them in technicalities. And then 50 years later, they're 65 and they're still trying to figure out how to swing. So how does that happen? Because I learned, for example, how to drive a car in one day, maybe two. 50 years to learn how to swing a golf club? No way. It's almost not possible other than it actually happens. And so apparently it is possible. But I would hope you could teach me 99% of a golf swing in one day. So take any sports motion. Let's call it how to shoot a free throw. I want you to show me the finish first. Show me where to finish. Right cross in boxing. Show me where to finish. Cross-court forehand in tennis. Show me where to finish. I will intuitively then get an awful lot of that movement. And really, from there, the best way you can teach me is to reverse engineer it. In other words, put me at the finish, then pull me back, send me back to it, pull me away, send me back to it. I can trace and feel the path that way, and it's an efficient path. So compare that to you start me at the ball, and then you start telling me every few inches or so where I need to be. And then you start telling me how to start going back in the other direction. And then you start trying to teach me piece by piece how to get to the finish. I can't process that in the same way as if you just put me at the finish and then pull me out of it and send me right back. I'll get that so fast, you won't believe it, right? So that's efficiency. And in other words, it's a lack of wasted motion. It's a lack of moves that I, for some reason, make, and then I have to undo them or find my way out of them, right? So to wrap that whole rambling discussion up, just show me the finish first, and you'll speed up my learning process by a gazillion.